Hello grade 4s and welcome to a science lesson. Today we'll be looking at scientific discoveries. This is on pages 351 to pages 355. We'll be only going slightly over the work and giving you the answers of these questions. So scientific discoveries change our lives every single day. This is just to make our lives a little bit better, from discovering the telephones, computers, refrigerators, light bulbs, and so forth. It made our lives better. Technology is the knowledge, process, and products to solve problems that make work easier. Like scientific methods, we also use a problem-solving method in technological advances called So if I look at question now, 1, underline the definition of technology. So if I would read this part, I would see that technology is the knowledge, the processes, and the products to solve and make problems or work easier. Question number 2. Write the cause and effect that related to technology. So the cause is when we find out something or we discover something. The effect will be much bigger or greater. So let's look at something like discovering electricity. So the cause was discovering electricity. So what will the effect be? The effect of that was that we now have something called lights, computers, cell phones, or even electrical cars. So the discovering of electricity affected the world to discover lights, computers, cell phones, electrical cars, and the list goes on. And another example is this discovery of flight. So what happened when we discovered how to fly? Faster travel, space travel, and even more. Let's look at question number 3. What can smartphones do besides making phone calls? This is actually very easy because we do use smartphones every day. We have GPS, playing games, work, messages, and the list goes on. I'll give you a second to write these answers down. On page number 352, we can see by the discovering of the steam engine, we made steam engine locomotives. These pulled with tremendous power long trains over distances, but they were very slow. Then we started implementing combustion engines like diesel engines and electrical engines in trains that had more power to pull faster. Then we have magnetic levitation trains that go even faster. So technology and transportation systems work hand in hand together because they find out new ways to make our systems very much faster and so much safer. So what are other transportation systems other than trains? So we can say that cars are an example, boats are an example, planes, question number 5. Question number 5 says that what technology might, many large cities have problems with heavy traffic. What might technology do, or technology might be developed in the future to help solve this problem? So this is actually very complicated. Someone in the future might develop flying cars. This is just a thought. Sorry, that's misspelled. Let's just make that correct. Flying. Someone can develop flying cars. Give you a second to write that answers down. Although steam trains had their advantages, they had their disadvantages as well. The steam inside the boilers could get so hot that they could melt the metal that held the water or the steam, that caused an explosion. Just like that, automatic cars like we are driving today, or normal cars that we are driving today with the internal combustion engine, also have their disadvantages. They cause greenhouse gases that actually heat up our planet. So that is why we also have cars that actually drive on electricity. Electrical, diesel, and magnetic levitation trains have replaced steam-powered trains, so we have a future in cars as well. These buses use a GPS signal so that you can track where your bus is if you take public transportation. So GPS is called the Global Positioning System. Now this we get on our phones and we know exactly how it works. We even use an app called Uber or Uber Eats to use the GPS signal to locate our positions and then come pick us up to take us to another location, or we can see how far someone is on certain apps. So what is another problem a GPS device might solve? So let's say, for instance, you have a dog. You can replace a dog collar with a GPS signal so that you can find your dog. Or you could have a GPS watch for children to wear in public places. If the child gets lost, the GPS will locate the child. Technology is advancing at such a rate that we have them in our homes. So everyday technologies that you use today shouldn't be all that advanced. For instance, a can opener is a technology. A microwave ovens, refrigerators, windows, pens, computers, clocks, everything around you is actually technological. So in the home, we could have something that actually orders some food for us. Refrigerators have advanced in such a way that they actually can order food for us. Some technologies in the kitchen might help keep fruits and vegetables even fresher for longer. So if we look at this bag on the left-hand side here, we see that there's oranges inside. So what does this bag do? It actually helps by taking out the gases that fruit set off and then speed up the rotting process. So this slows the rotting process down. So what has this technology done for you? Simple. You can have much more fresh fruit and vegetables. Let's turn to the next page. Many schools have a PA system. Now, a PA system is a public announcement system, like we see in the speakers. It doesn't have to look like this. It can be in each classroom as well. So technology at schools can advance to better your lives. We all know that we use the interactive whiteboards. Now, this gives children a chance to walk up to the boards and type on the boards or write on the boards with their fingers. This makes the lessons more interactive and more fun. So how do you think an electrical whiteboard could be used in the classroom? So children could come and write on the board with the teacher. Very simple and very easy, right? How has a train transportation changed over time? So this is actually a very nice question. So from the steam engine, we have managed to make diesel and electrical trains. Also, we have managed to implement magnets in the trains, so making the whole train levitate. Question number 10. Identify one technology you use every day, and how does this affect your life? So one technology we are all using now is our computers. This is because of the coronavirus. So how does this affect your life? Computers we use every day because of the coronavirus that's out there. So we get to be educated online every single day by our teachers. Thank you for joining me for this first lesson in chapter 8, and I hope that you have enjoyed it. Thank you so much, boys.